Hello, my dear students. I am Rajkumar Kalia, working with Brindaban Group of Institutions, Bangalore. Left side, my college contact numbers are there, and here, my contact number, my WhatsApp number. If you have any doubt, you can write me. I will solve and send you back. So searches are free, nothing to worry if you will send me your doubt at my WhatsApp number. Today, topic is Cayley-Hamilton theorem using 3 by 3 matrix. In the previous upload, I have done using 2 by 2 matrix. That was very simple. It is, though you people feel, but what's my observation, just learn one line, it's easier than the previous one. In between, I am going to teach you one line. Just learn one line properly, you will find it is very easy. See here, I am using the matrix A equals 2 minus 1 1 minus 1 2 minus 1 2 minus 1 2. And here I will do the formation and all the things with this one. Now your first is characteristic matrix A minus lambda I. We call it as characteristic matrix, which we have done in 2 by 2 also. If you put it equal 0, then it will come out to be characteristic equation. It will come out to be characteristic equation of this matrix. If you will simply put here, you are not putting it 0, then we will call it as expression. We need here the equation, so put it equal to 0. After that, within determinant, matrix A, two minus 1 1 minus 1 2 minus 1 1 minus 1 2 minus lambda I, because A is 3 by 3, so we have to write I also 3 by 3. 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0. Within determinant equals 0. So this will be the characteristic equation. Now you have to solve it, multiply by lambda and then subtract n2. I am going to teach you a very simple way. Learn this line, you will get it properly. What is that concept? Lambda, which is a characteristic root. We call here lambda as a characteristic root of this matrix. Lambda. Now it is of 3 by 3, so put power 3. See carefully. Lambda, whatsoever is the power, whatsoever is the type, that is the power, that is lambda. It is with positive sign. Then negative. Add the diagonals. 2 plus 2 plus 2. Add the diagonals. Lambda square. Alternate sign. Positive. Minor of the diagonal. Minor of the diagonal. See here is 2. Cut this row, cut this column. I have explained the minors already. 2 minus 1 minus 1 2. I am going to write minor of the principal diagonal. When simple diagonal means it is the principal diagonal. So first element is 2, cut the row, cut the column, then determinant of 2 minus 1 minus 1 2. Then minor of this 2, cut the row, cut the column, we will get 2 1 1 2 plus minor of that 2, cut the row, cut the column, 2 minus 1, cut the row, cut the column, 2 minus 1 minus 1 2. So like that you have to add the minors of the diagonals, lambda cube, lambda square, then lambda plus minus plus, now minus a determinant equals 0. So directly you can write it. See how I have written, I am explaining it once again. Lambda power whatsoever is the type, power is 3, minus sum of the diagonals, lambda square, plus sum of the minors of the diagonal, see here it is 2, cut the row, cut the column, 2 minus 1 minus 1 2, plus for this 2, cut the row, cut the column, 2 1 and 1 2. Then for this 2, cut the row, cut the column, 2 minus 1 minus 1 2. Lambda minus a determinant equals 0. That is your characteristic equation. Directly I have written the characteristic equation instead of solving it on this. I am writing this identity how I have written. Identity is lambda power type of matrix. Lambda power type of a matrix minus sum of diagonal elements. Sum of diagonal elements into lambda square. Here I am going to write it. Lambda type of the matrix. That is, first put lambda, then type of the matrix with a positive sign, minus sum of diagonal elements. Lambda square, sign plus minus then plus, sum of minor of diagonal, sum of minor of diagonal elements, into lambda. See here, plus, minus, plus. Now it will come out to be minus A determinant equals 0. So that is the identity. Learn it, no need to write it in the exam. Lambda, type of the matrix, minus sum of diagonal elements, lambda square, alternate sign, minus will go to plus, sum of the minor of the diagonal elements, lambda minus A determinant equals 0. So directly you can write this equation. Directly you can write this equation. So what this equation will come out to be? See, the equation will come out to be lambda cube minus 246 sum of the diagonal elements, lambda square plus minor, it will come out to be 4 minus 1 3, 4 minus 1 3, 4 minus, in all the cases it will come out to be 3 plus 3 plus 3, lambda minus A determinant, its determinant will come out to be 4, please find it yourself. Its determinant will come out to be 4. So we have got the characteristic equation as lambda cube 6 lambda square plus 6 and 9 lambda minus 4 equals 0. If he is asking for characteristic equation is over. This is characteristic equation. If he is asking for characteristic roots, then you have to solve it. If he is asking for characteristic roots, then we have to solve it. Now it's a cubical. As you have done it in 10th standard, first value we have to find by bit and 12 method. Put lambda equals 1. Put lambda equals 1. So we'll get 1 minus 6 plus 9 minus 4. So which will come out to be 0. So therefore lambda equals 1 is its one root. So one root is over. To find the second root, move it towards the left, that is lambda minus 1, then divide this equation. In this division, I will teach you synthetic division instead of the direct division. Now how to go for division and how you will find the other factors. See, we call it as synthetic division. Write down the coefficients. 1, or you can put it here only, 1 minus 6 plus 9 minus 4. First root is 1. So divide it by 1. Here you are supposed to put 0. See it carefully. Lambda value. Then put 0 and add 1. Then multiply these two. 1 into 1, 1. Then add minus 5. Then add this minus 5 by 1. We'll get minus 5, put it here. Add. We'll get plus 4. Multiply this plus 4. by 1, you will get 4. By adding, you will get a 0. It means division is there. See this division, don't go for the long division and solving it. Go for the synthetic division. See how I am teaching you, I am telling you little bit once again. Just write down the coefficients and first factor is 1, so put here 1, put here 1. Then first entry is 0, that you have to write. Put here 0 and add. You will get 1, multiply 1 and put it here, then add, you will get minus 5. Then 1 and minus 5, you will get minus 5. Add, you will get 4. Then 1 and 4 multiply. Put here 4, you will get 0. It means division is possible. So thus, what factors we are getting? Lambda equals 1 we have got. So we can write it as lambda square. See here, the first coefficient, that is, you can say 1 into lambda square, minus 5 lambda plus 4 equals 0. That will be the next equation when you will divide it. 1 lambda square minus 5 lambda plus 4. Because I am teaching you people, that's why I am doing it slowly, otherwise you can finish it quickly. So we will get it as lambda square minus 5 lambda plus 4 equals 0. Then factorize it, lambda minus 4 into lambda. We will get here the factors as minus 1, I think, equals 0. So thus lambda will come to be 4 and lambda will come to be 1. When we multiply 4 and here it's 4. So therefore, characteristic roots are roots are 1, 1 and 4. So like that we can find the characteristic roots. After finding the characteristic roots, if he is asking only the characteristic roots, you have to solve up to this. See carefully, if he is asking for characteristic equation, here it is over. If he is asking for characteristic equation, you have to do up to this. If he is asking for Cayley-Hamilton theorem, then how we will do it? I am going to teach you this now. To prove CH equation, replace lambda by the matrix A. So in the characteristic equation, that was lambda cube, so it will come out to be A cube minus 6 lambda square, it will come out to be 6A square, 9 lambda, that is 9A minus 4. Now, when we are dealing with matrices, we can't deal with the number. So to this 4 multiply by pi. So it should come out to be 0 from the characteristic equation. In fact, it should be determinant 0 or 0, 0, 0, 0. See, characteristic equation we have got. From the characteristic equation to prove CH theorem, first change it to CH equation. This equation is called CH equation. This equation is called a CH equation. To prove CH equation, replace lambda by A. So we will get CH equation, that is lambda cube minus 6. A cube minus 6A square plus 9A minus 4A equals 0. Now find out A cube. A cube means 2 minus 1 1 minus 1 2 minus 1, 1, minus 1, 2. So write it thrice and multiply, otherwise first find a square. That is 2 minus 1, 1, minus 1, 2, minus 1, 1 minus 1, 2. So multiply the 2, we will get a square as that you can multiply, we have done it so many times. 6 minus 5, 5, minus 5, 6, minus 5, 5, minus 5 and 6. So a square will come out to be this. Then for a cube, a square into a. A square is 6 minus 5, 5, minus 5, 6 and minus 5, 5, minus 5 and 6 into a. That is 2 minus 1, 1, minus 1, 2 and minus 1, 1, minus 1 and 2. So by multiplying, we will get a cube, which will come out to be 22 minus 21, 21, minus 21, 22, minus 21, 21, minus 21, 22. So which will come out to be a cube. So put these values over here. A cube for 22 minus 21, 21, minus 21, 22, minus 21, 21, minus 21, 22, which is a cube, minus 6, a square, 6, minus 5 and 5, minus 5, 6, minus 5, 5, minus 5, 6. So this is 6a square plus 9, a for 2, minus 1, 1, minus 1, 2, minus 1, 1, minus 1, 2, 9, 8 and minus 4, I for 3 by 3 unit, 3 by 3 unit matrix. Then solve it. By solving, you will get 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. This is what you will get. Hence, CS theorem is proved. So like that, we can prove CS theorem by 3 by 3 matrix. So here I want to teach you one more line, just one line. How to find inverse of 3 by 3? inverse of 3 by 3. You have to find here CH equation, then divide by A inverse. So you will get A inverse A cube, A inverse A cube minus 6 A square A 9 A inverse 4 A inverse I equals 0. So you will get A square minus 6A plus 9I minus 4A inverse equals 0. So overall, by transposing, you will get 4A inverse equals A square minus 6A 9A. A square minus 6A plus 9A. So 4A inverse we have transposed. So therefore, A inverse equals 1/4 of 1/4 of A square minus 6A 9I. So that will be the inverse. So see, like that, I have explained all types of Cayley's-Hamilton problems. Cayley's-Hamilton theorem, with the theorem I have explained all types of Cayley's-Hamilton problems. You can find inverse, you can find characteristic equation, you can find characteristic roots, you can find characteristic expression, whatsoever is there, you can prove CH theorem also. Main is the proof of the CH theorem. So it will be very lengthy if you will go with A minus lambda. So use the property, use the identity which I have told you, that is lambda cube. 3 by 3 is lambda cube. Then negative sign, sum of the diagonal elements and lambda square, then alternate sign, plus minus plus. Minors of the diagonals into lambda, then again minus plus whatsoever is the sign, it will come out to be with the determinant. So that will give you the complete solution of the Cayley's-Hamilton theorem and all types of questions. So kindly do it. It is also very important in this chapter. And one request I want to make to you people, if you feel I have explained it all types of problems at one go. I have explained all types of problems at one go. So learn it, you will get all types of problems of CH theorem, and for 2 by 2 it comes there in the 3 by 3 itself. So if you feel I have done something for you people, so kindly subscribe, bell it, and put me in the views and all that, and like it. Thank you.